Folks, it is about dang time Palantir stock is selling off a little bit. And no, I'm not a bear. I'm not, preying on this company's downfall. I just think the stock has gone up way too much in a very short amount of time. And I'm not saying it's going to go back to $7, $8. Heck, it might not even go back to $10, but I am saying we need a pullback, and now we're finally getting it. Because you have to realize, guys, stocks that go up, and away every single day, that's not healthy. We need pullbacks within, in the middle of these breakouts for it to be healthy. I mean, that's just the reality of the stock market. And in this case, again, since this company reported earnings, this stock is up, or it was up at one point, I believe, 80%. You heard that right, 80%. We were at $7.50 before this company reported earnings, and it got all the way up to $13.40 yesterday. That was a move, okay, maybe not 80%, but 75%. Still, guys, in 2 weeks, a 75% move, that is insane. And although I do believe that move is deserved, the company reported GAAP profitability, they're doing great things, they're growing, that move was deserved, but we did need a pullback, because it was just getting way too hot, right? So let's just break down these charts, guys, go over my thoughts on Palantir, what I'm looking to do. So if y'all find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe. And if for some odd reason you have not gone up to 15 stocks yet for Moomoo, each up to $2,000, guys, some good stocks down there, or 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. If for some reason you have not gotten those free stocks, use those links down below. We'll talk more about that later. And now, cheers, let's dive into it. So again, guys, this stock was up a ton, around 80% heading into yesterday's high, which we hit roughly $13.40. That is a crazy move, and we needed to see a pullback, and we're currently down 2.7% on the day, which isn't that crazy. I mean, that's barely, a decent red day or substantial red day. It's just another regular day here for Palantir stock, but if we're looking at the 1342 high compared to where we got to this morning, it was much more than a 2.75% pullback. You guys can see this morning we hit $11.80 roughly, and yesterday we were at $13.40. That was a move of over 11%, close to a 12% drop here in Palantir stock. So a lot more than the 2.8, 2.7% that we're seeing right here, which is currently down 35 cents on the day. So very nice pullback on Palantir. It got the RSI to a more healthy spot. You guys can see that here, especially on the 20-day chart. And take a look at this. If I pull the 5-day 5-minute up on Palantir, what you guys are going to notice is we are actually seeing buyers come in at around $11.80, which is a critical level of support for this stock. You guys can see we held that yesterday morning before we had that huge run to $13.40. We held that pretty much all day on Monday as well. You guys can see that here. And on Friday, let me pull it up here on Friday. You guys can see we consolidated at around $11.60, $11.75. And on Thursday, we were actually failing at about $11.75, $11.80. And then we broke right through it, which was good on Thursday. That was a good move for the bulls. And again, we consolidated there for a couple of days, Monday, Tuesday, and today, Wednesday. And we're starting to see buyers come in. Now we're actually starting to test the 180 SMA here on the 4-hour, actually not the 4-hour, this is the 5-day 5-minute, guys. And if we break that, we could be, at that point, heading right back to that $13 level, maybe even higher. So at this point, guys, we shook out some weak hands. Maybe the pullback's not done yet. I don't know. But as of now, it does seem like buyers are coming in at about $11.80, $12, which is a good sign. Maybe that's a sign that we are starting to break back out. We shall see. But overall, this is a very good sign in my eyes for the bulls. If we pull up the 20-day chart, again, we're holding $11.80, $12, which is great, and we're holding the 50 SMA on this time frame, and of course, we're holding the overall uptrend. Now, you might be asking yourself, Stas, what if we do break under $12 again? Maybe we break under $11.80, $11.60, that big support from a couple days ago. All right, maybe at that point, we might have some more downside in store. Maybe it comes down to $10.65, $10.75, $11. Maybe it does come down to that point. And even if it does come down to that point, guys, you want to know something crazy? The bulls are still going to be in charge. The uptrend will still be intact on Palantir, even if it were to come down to $10.65, $10.75, $11. So you got to relax. I mean, even if it pulls back a little bit more, you might start panicking. Oh my God, it went from 1340 to, let's say, 1150. You might be panicking. Oh my God, it's down 20%. But guys, still at that point, the bulls are going to be in charge. You have to realize that here on Palantir. And like I say all the time on the channel, guys, we can't see stocks go up, and away indefinitely, right? Nonstop. It just does not work like that, guys. It does not work like that, right? And most of you guys know that. I mean, you guys know that for the most part, right? So that's what we're seeing right now. We're getting the pullback. It's down 3% now. And, again, it might come down a little bit more, but as of now, buyers are coming in. We are consolidating a little bit. So we'll see what happens here on Palantir, at around $12, $12.30. And me personally, guys, I'm actually waiting to see if it comes down a little bit more, maybe to $11, $11.50 before striking a move on Palantir. Maybe it comes down to $10.50, $10.75, like I said earlier in this video. So this is simply a pullback, a healthy pullback, nothing worth freaking out about, at least in my opinion, and it's healthy. The bottom line is, guys, this pullback is very, very healthy. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo, each up to $2,000. All you guys got to do is use that link down below or go to StasSurfS.com/Moomoo and open up an account, and at that point, you get one free share of stock right off the bat, and if you fund your account with at least $100, you get 4 more stocks, totaling 5 stocks, and fund your account with at least $1,000, guys, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 free stocks. So if you want some free money and you want to help out the channel, use that Moomoo link down below or go to StasSurfS.com/Moomoo. You guys are greatly appreciated. And with that being said, cheers. Let's talk about the overall markets very quickly, as we are in the red across the board, which honestly nothing much has really changed since my last video where we talked about Bed Bath & Beyond, and we cover the markets at the end of that video. But we'll cover them quickly here to see where they're at. So it's currently around 215 on the East Coast, and we have the Russell down 1.3%, which I believe last time I filmed it was down roughly the same, so that's unchanged. But the Nasdaq, I believe last time I filmed, was down 0.9%. Now it's down 0.7%, so we are seeing a little bit of a rally and maybe a reversal here on the intraday chart on the Nasdaq. Looking here at triple Q, we are seeing a bit of a golden cross. We're above the moving averages, so keep that in mind here on the Nasdaq, which again was down 0.9%. Now it's only down 0.7%, so it is recovering a little bit, and SPY's recovering as well. You guys can see we hit 409 earlier. Now we're at 411 roughly, and earlier we were at 411.50. So we are starting to slowly reverse on SPY as well. We have a golden cross. Let's see if that ends up holding, and maybe we start reversing back towards 415, 420. Time will tell. And overall, guys, look, these pullbacks we're seeing today on the overall markets, just like on Palantir, are very healthy. You guys can see SPY still holding the trend. You guys can see that right here, clear as day. And same thing with triple Q. It is holding the uptrend, right? This is simply a pullback, a healthy pullback on the markets, and again, on Palantir. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to get your free stocks from Moomoo and from Webull, link down below. And feel free to check out my Patreon, guys. If you want to be a part of the Patreon portfolio, watch me build that out, and be a part of the Discord chat, plus more. All of that's on Patreon. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you all later.